Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. I hope you guys had a good weekend. And welcome to Skincare Monday. Today we'll be talking about a peel, specifically Peel by the Ordinary. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, welcome back. And as I was saying earlier, I hope you guys did have a good weekend. My weekend was really good, actually. I had an opportunity to do some self-care, and on Saturday I was able to go to Yosemite, and I will be sharing that experience with you, and hopefully, it adds values for you too. But today, though, is something different, right? It is Skincare Monday. And I know this is a long overdue video because I know people are really interested in learning more about the peel, and it's by the Ordinary. Here it is. Let me bring it closer for you. And this is a product that, I really love. And this is my new bottle because I'll be honest with you, my old bottle it looks like, somebody was slaughtered. It's got all the pink and the discoloration from the actual ingredients inside. So I'm showing you a brand new bottle because this is more aesthetically pleasing than what I have for my functional use. So, but let me tell you a little bit about this product. And you have to remember, this is a very strong acid. And this should only be used by people with experience in using direct acids as a peel. Okay, just get that information in there right away. And now what I mean by that is sometimes like the Polish choice, you have the leave-on AHA, BHA. If you've been using that for years and you use it twice a day, I mean, you should be okay with this. But one thing I want to tell you, and I want to put this out there, I mean, I may say this a couple of times, is that I need you to do a skin test, a patch test on this product to make sure that, it works for you. Because like I said, this is a direct acid. It can cause severe burns. And I don't want to scare you because for a long time, I didn't use it because I was so scared of it. But I mean, it is something not to be taken lightly. So remember, do a skin patch test at least 24 hours prior. But if you can make it 48 hours to 72 hours, that's even better. Okay, so you can be assured. So this piece here is the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2%. And I have the information in front of me so that way I do not forget the important things, especially this one. I do not want to leave anything out, okay? And if you have any questions afterwards and you think I missed something or you want to know something else before you try it, please leave it below so that way I can review it and get back to you, okay? And so this Ordinary product has an approximate pH about. Okay, you would think I would learn by now, but again, I ran out of battery, and sorry about that. I was in a very important part, so let me go over that piece again. The pH of this product is approximately 3.6, okay? And it is cruelty-free, and it is vegan, though. And it is alcohol-free as well as silicone-free. And it retails for, you ready for this? $7.20. And believe me, this is the best peel ever. And $7.20, that's pretty good. But before you get all excited about it, you want to make sure you know how to use it, right? Okay, before I go any further, I just want to tell you a little more about the product and what's in it, okay? So I'm going to read this directly from the site because I don't want to mess this up, okay? So it's with 30% alpha hydroxy acids, which includes a glycolic, lactic, tartaric, and citric acid, and 2% beta hydroxy acid, which is salicylic acid, okay? And also includes hyaluronic acid, cross polymer, vitamin B5, and it has black carrots and Tasmanian pepperberry, and that's what gives it that purplish look. And sometimes the color may be different. You might have gotten a batch that's really dark and the next one is not as dark. It's okay because the color comes from pepperberry, and there is some variations in the color of the berries, right? So not all berries are created equal, I guess. And so that part is okay. And then so as far as what is this all about? I mean, everybody's, talking about it. There's a big hype about it. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. But, I will be putting it on today and showing you how to do it properly and safely. And I want to give you some more information on not only what's in it, but also what is it. So it has AHA, right, which works on the surface of your skin, and also BHA, which works a little bit deeper to help clear your pores and congestion. And as well as it's combined 32% AHA, BHA solution, and it offers deeper exfoliation to do that. And so also, let me check and make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, it does help to fight visible blemishes and for improved skin radiance. And the formula also improves the appearance of skin texture, which is really important for me, okay? And also reduces the look of fine lines. And they claim it reduces the look, which is great because they're not saying it reduces the fine lines, but it reduces the look of it because it's taking off that layer of, extra junk and dead cells that you don't need, which actually accentuates the look of wrinkles, right? And so, yeah, and this product is actually very good, but you have to know how to use it. And like I said in the beginning, you're going to hear me saying that more than once. Make sure you patch test it, please. And I will link my patch test video below, so that way you'll have that to access as well. And also, as I said at the beginning, this formula should not be used for people that have no experience in direct acids, and also anybody with sensitive skin. This is pretty rough stuff. And also, never use it on compromised skin. And what do I mean by that? In other words, you just went outside and got a sunburn. Do not put it on that skin. Or let's say you were doing hydroplaning. Hydroplaning like an airplane. Whoa! My face was hydroplaning. No. If you were just dermaplaning, okay, where you remove the extra layer of skin on top using a razor or something sharp, you do not want to use this. So you want to make sure when you use this, your skin is in its, the best integrity and everything else. And so now, without further ado, I'm going to tell you verbally how to use it, and then you'll see me use it, okay? And so first you want to make sure you have clean skin. Okay, you want to wash your skin with nice soap. Don't use anything with acids. Don't use anything with any kind of beaded products or any kind of sandy products. Do not pre-exfoliate your face, okay? You want your skin intact as much as possible. Matter of fact, what I do personally, even though my face is pretty tough, I mean, the skin on it is pretty, I've been using stuff like this all the time. The night before, I do not use my Retin-A. I don't. And the day before, I do not use any kind of acid. So I don't use my AHA, BHA, my leave-on things. I don't do that the day before. And because I know the next day I'm going to be doing a peel. And so very important, especially if you are not experienced with, this type of product. And so, but you want to wash your face, and then you want to dry your face well. And I would recommend that you walk around for a while. Don't go directly into this. Never use this on wet skin, okay? It's going to burn. And so you don't want to do that. And one of the things is you should always follow manufacturer suggestion, regardless of what you see on YouTube, regardless of what your friend tells you, unless it is somebody like a doctor, dermatologist, an RN, a technician, somebody in a medical field tells you different, and they validate it if it's different from the manufacturer's packaging, that do not leave this on more than 10 minutes, okay? Put it on. Take it off at 10 minutes. And sometimes if maybe you've done this before, you've had it done to you before in a clinical setting, and they left it on for maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's okay then, because they're doing it. They're responsible for it. They know your skin. And some people may require it if if they have a lot of scarring from acne or anything like that. So, but doing it at home, as a consumer, please follow the directions. And I always follow the directions, even though I am an RN and I know I could stand to leave this on a little bit longer. I'm not going to. No need. And only do this in the beginning, at the most, once a week. And no more than twice a week. And I actually started out doing it once a month because, it kind of freaked me out when I learned about how strong this stuff really is. And if you feel like you may have a problem, or you've had problems in the past with, acids and things, please have a neutralizer on hand. You can buy a neutralizer at pharmacies, I think they have them, and at least in a beauty products places where there is a acid neutralizer. You make sure it's not for the hair, okay? Make sure it's for the face. And you can order it online as well. That's probably your best bet, easier to get. And so that way, if something goes wrong, you can take it off right away and you can neutralize that acid so it doesn't continue to burn. Because if you don't get it off really well, it will burn. And that's another thing too. At the end of it, what I use to wash it off is I use my CeraVe bar soap. And that is very high moisture content, and it is a higher pH than, acid. And never use any soaps or face washes that has any other acids in there. Don't use with anything with the retinol product. Don't use anything with hyaluronic acid that you may use. So look at the labels before you get started. Have all these things in hand, okay? Don't panic as you're going along and going, oh my God. So don't do that. And another thing before I get started, have all the stuff you need in front of you. Like I will be using a pair of gloves, and it doesn't tell you in the direction to use the gloves. And you don't have to if you don't want to, because this is a consumer product. In other words, it's to be used in a consumer environment. So they don't say for you need that. But I always like to protect my hand if I can. And also, I don't know if, using other kinds of acids on my face through the days and stuff, this might be just an additional thing. It might irritate my hands. I don't know that. So I just want to be, I have pairs of gloves. I have gloves everywhere. I'm a nurse, so I'm going to use it. And also, I will always have a paper towel in case I make a mess. And you can also have cotton rounds in front of you, as well as, like I said, neutralizer. I don't have a neutralizer to show you, but in the beginning, I did used to use a neutralizer. I automatically used it because I was just so paranoid like that. And so, yeah. And I used it all up, and I said, I really don't need this stuff. So I didn't, I didn't rebuy it. But, for you, and you've never used this kind of stuff, please patch test, have a neutralizer on hand, okay? And rinse afterwards with a higher pH, like 7.4 or whatever, neutral pH soap, okay, without any abrasives. And after that, you should always moisturize, and do not moisturize with any acids. So what I like to use, and I will show you what I use after I take this off, because I will put it on and show you how I put it on. And then I will time it for 10 minutes, and then I will wash it off and come back and show you what my aftercare is, okay? And so, without further ado, let me go ahead and put on my gloves. And these gloves are so small, or either that or my hand grew. I think these are small. These are like, I bought these actually a long time ago. And they are from Costco. They're like for food handlers. So it doesn't have to be a medical grade, just as long as you create a barrier between the chemical and your skin. And this is all you need. So here I am. And now what I want to do is, this is me, and this is my paranoia. How many times have I used this thing? A lot, okay? This is not my first bottle. But I always, always, always read the instructions again, okay? So, I'm going to read the directions. Okay, clean face and wait for skin to dry. Yep, that's what I said. And do not use on wet skin. Yep. Apply evenly across the face and neck using fingertips. Avoid the eye area. Leave on for no more than 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly with lukewarm water. Do not use on sensitive, peeling, or compromised skin. Avoid the eye contour and contact with eyes, both during application, and rinse off. Okay, so, and it also says here, this low viscosity solution is intended to be used as a mask. Do not leave on for longer than 10 minutes, okay? So, guess what? See, I read this thing so often, I have it pretty much memorized to tell you about it, but that's okay. So now let's get started. And what I want to do is it's up to you. You can directly put it on your face, drip it on your face. And I've seen people do that. I don't like to do that because you know me, I don't even know it's an acid. I don't like to, touch things to my skin that's going back into the, the vial. And so what I will do is I will put it, okay, let me show you how this would look. Okay, you see that? It will, okay. And then so what I would do is, I usually put it on the toughest part of my skin first. And that's like my cheeks. And where I have, and try not to I try to really avoid the sensitive areas to begin with. And so I will go to the areas that I know are pretty resilient. And already I can feel it tingling. And let me get a little more. And this is something that you don't want to mess around and wait too long, because you want your 10 minutes to start quick. And make sure, and I'm going to take the glove off because I need to set my clock. And already I'm feeling it burn. So start 10 minutes, okay? And so let me just leave this on for 10 minutes. I'm going to rinse it off because I don't want to lose track of time by talking to my beautiful wildflowers. And I love to talk to you guys. But I don't want to lose track of time because it's really important that you get this off in 10 minutes. And even now, as much as I've used this, I feel tingling. Which is okay. Okay, but if you feel it burning, get it off. And once you rinse it off, get that neutralizer on your skin as soon as possible. Okay, so, well, I will be right back. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, I just rinsed it off and I left it on for no more than 10 minutes, not even a second over, okay? And then what I did was I rinsed with lukewarm water and then I washed with my CeraVe moisturizing soap. And I have a bar soap like that. And how you know that the acid is gone and it's been neutralized is that the burning sensation, because you do get burning sensation from this. Not like severe, like, I can't stand it. But a little bit of burning sensation. And that's okay. That's normal. And it disappears completely. It's gone. Now, after you wash your face and you still feel a burning sensation, I mean, as bad as it was when it was on there, you need to use your neutralizer because it means it hasn't been neutralized, okay? So try to use a soap at least like, I say 7, so are close to our natural body. So there's a lot of soaps out there, even if it's a body soap that says it's formulated for our body pH, whatever, that's okay because that is close to neutral pH. So next important thing, okay, let me get closer to you. And let me show you what it looks like. And the parts that usually get red for me are here, right? And here. But it didn't today. Maybe because I didn't use my Retin-A for 2 days, actually, instead of 1 day. And so, I mean, it feels tight because, of course, it removes the stratum corneum, the top layer of your skin. And so what I want to do now is moisturize it. So here it is. This is what I use. And I use this Kate Somerville. This is not what I use all the time. This is one I'm using now. And it's with goat milk. And so, because I'm trying it actually. That's why I'm using it. Because I said I would use it. It came in my box. And so, and it's like milk, as you notice. It's like, it has a texture a lot like milk. It is not like, Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this on. And I do keep this lotion. Oh, I thought I dripped it. Actually, in the refrigerator, in my skincare refrigerator. And it actually adds to the niceness. And I would just put this everywhere. And also, at this point, it'll even feel even more soothing. And which is nice. And let me tell you one of the most important things about doing this peel. You are now highly, highly sensitive to sun. And my recommendation is that you don't do this right before you have like a hiking trip. Don't do that because you're going to hurt yourself. And right now, you just took off the top layer of your skin. And so imagine if you exposed your skin to sunlight. So, I mean, you are talking major damage, okay? So you don't want to do that. So let me go ahead and rub this in. Once this is rubbed in good. Oh, it feels good. Because I don't like my skin to be tight, and that's exactly what it feels like when once you wash off the peel. So that's that. And I'm going to give it like a few seconds. And next thing is, Paula's Choice sunscreen that I usually use. Remember, that's a chemical sunscreen, so I try to avoid chemical sunscreens after I use a peel because it could burn. It could. Does it? I don't know. I don't want to try it. So what I do is I use a mineral sunscreen, and let's see if I can get it closer. Can you guys see it? Darn it! I don't know why this is not focusing for me today. Okay, now. Okay, I think here we go. Sorry, I can't get any closer. I don't know what's going on with I need to change the setting on my camera, I think. I might have bumped it. And so this is the Ordinary, and it is, let me just read it to you real quick, what it says on the label, because they do have a couple. This is a mineral UV filter, SPF 30 with antioxidant, broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen, okay? It's got UVA, UVB protection. And so this is what I'm going to use. And the reason why I don't usually use this a lot, because I do use it, but I don't use it a whole lot because it gives me flashback, which is the white cast. And I use it when I am putting on makeup, like foundation, then I'll use this because it doesn't matter. It gets hidden underneath that. But yeah, that's that. So now that it's absorbed a little bit, as you notice, it feels really good. Yeah. And so I will go ahead and put my sunscreen. And I do this in a couple of layers. What I do is I go in there first like this. And then if it feels like I need to use more, I will do that. But you'll see the cast I'm talking about. And there we go. And you know what? I'll be totally honest with you. I don't care about the cast. As long as, it's protecting my skin, especially after a peel, right? And so, look. I know, it's funny, right? So I have to sit here and rub it in. And this would not actually work for darker skin tones, unless you do this, I guess. Well, I was going to say do it at night, but then again, you would need sunscreen now, would you? So, that may be a good idea is that you do the peel at night instead of during the day. And the only reason why I did it during the day is because I wanted to show you guys. And now I have to kill myself with this sunscreen. And I will go ahead and leave this on like this and then let it absorb because it actually does absorb. It doesn't stay like purple like this. You know what I mean? So, yep. But it's better, like I said, than getting burned. And so I will go ahead and let this dry up, and it'll take about 20 minutes for the cast to go away. And that's about the time that you should leave it on before you put on makeup anyway. And I do have to go and get my car washed. And so I will have to go, but I want to wait until this thing just kind of, absorbs. And the good thing is I'm not going to be in the sun. Don't worry. I just said don't do any activities that you're going to be in the sun. I'll be inside my car. Okay? And I'm just washing the outside because my trip to Yosemite and all the salt that they had on the road, it got kicked up on my car. And I don't want my car to start rusting. Okay, so my beautiful wildflower. I hope, wildflower? One singular. No, I think it's beautiful wildflowers. I hope I added value to you today. And if you have any questions, please put them below and I'll be happy to answer them. And sometimes I know I don't answer them until the evening and you may ask in the morning. And that's because my hectic schedule sometimes for my day job. Okay, so please be patient with me. And another thing, and I wanted to say this before I said goodbye, is that I am nearly 400 subscribers. And I just want to put it out there. I could not have done this without you. And I want to thank you so much from the very bottom of my heart. And that is the left ventricle. And when I say that, people say, what does that mean? From the bottom of your left ventricle? Well, without that left ventricle, that is the most important part of the heart. You have 2 ventricles and 2 atriums. And without that left ventricle, your heart is gone. And so this is why I say, I thank you so much from the very bottom of my left ventricles. And it's been a journey. It's been a short journey thus far, but it's been a great one nonetheless. And I will enjoy every moment and savor every moment regardless of, what is happening out there, because I know you guys care and you come back day after day to give me support, give me love, sometimes give me some shade, but that's okay because you know what? That's what it's all about. Life can't be perfect. And I get that. And people have opinions, and I also get that because I want my opinions to be heard too. But you know what, guys? It's okay. That's all it is opinions. Don't get offended. I don't get offended. Sometimes if I do something wrong to hurt people's feelings, I do feel bad. I totally feel bad. And, I beat myself up over it. So, but that's okay because this is life. And I learn every time something like that happens. And I love you guys. And I just want to thank you guys so much for your support. And like I said in my other video, I think that, my goal is not to become monetized or get my 1,000 people and then say, forget it. I'm monetized now. That's not my goal. My goal is to create very good content that helps you. Because you know what? I have a great day job for my monetization. And so anyway, my beautiful wildflowers, thank you. Thank you so, so very much. And please give me some ideas on what kind of content that I can create for you that will add value to you, because this is your channel. You made it successful and you have given me the ability to do this. And like the old song says, you're the wind beneath my wings. And I thank you so much every single day. And always remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.